Yo, what's up TP fam? Today, we're jumping into the action with one of the most underrated powerhouses in Marvel Rivals, The Thing, from the Fantastic Four. Whether you're trying to master his tanky playstyle, want to know how he smashes through the front lines, or just curious if he's worth adding to your main rotation, this is the video for you. We're breaking down exactly how to play The Thing, from his abilities and his combos to the best team-ups and counters, and of course, I'll give you my honest thoughts on whether he's just a walking wall or a real game changer in the current meta. Let's get into it. First things first, The Thing is a tank class hero. His job, soak up damage, protect teammates, and create chaos for the enemy backlines. The Thing is among four roles: initiator and disruptor, frontline tank, protector and peeler, but also a hybrid playstyle. For his disruptive and space controller, Yancey's Street Charge. This ability allows the Thing to charge forward, launching enemies into the air and creating a zone that prevents them from using mobility abilities, effectively disrupting enemy formations and escapes. Unyielding Will, his passive, grants the Thing immunity to displacement effects like knockback and launch up, enabling him to hold his ground and maintain pressure on the enemy. Clobberin' Time, the Thing's ultimate, a powerful ground slam that launches enemies into the air, further disrupting their positions and making them vulnerable to follow-up attacks from the Thing in his team. Hybrid Vanguard, offensive and defensive capabilities. While not a traditional shield-based Vanguard like Doctor Strange or Magneto, the Thing can still provide some degree of protection for his team, especially when diving alongside an ally. Embattled Leap allows the Thing to leap towards an ally and grant both of them damage reduction, enhancing their survivability in aggressive plays. Stone Haymaker delivers a powerful blow, dealing damage and also granting the Thing bonus health upon activation. The Thing's strengths in specific scenarios are as follows. He's an anti-dive Vanguard. The Thing's Unyielding Will passive makes him an excellent counter to other diving vanguards like Wolverine, who rely on displacement abilities. He's good against grouped enemies. The Thing's abilities like Yancey Street Charge and Clobberin' Time are effective against clustered enemies, allowing him to disrupt and control large groups. Here's some weaknesses to consider. He's vulnerable to fly high ground heroes. The Thing's lack of vertical mobility makes him susceptible to heroes who can easily attack from above or maintain high ground. He needs an ally for damage reduction. The Thing's damage reduction ability, Embattled Leap, requires a nearby ally, making him vulnerable if he's isolated. If you love getting into the thick of battle and being the unmovable wall your team needs, then the Thing is perfect for you. Now I'll show you the keybinds for PC and their description in Marvel Rivals. His normal attack, Rocky Jab, the Thing rapidly punches forward and is keybound to the left click. His passive, Unyielding Will, makes him immune to launch up, knockback, and other displacement effects. Then you have Embattled Leap. Paired to the E key, the Thing jumps towards an ally and applies damage reduction to both of you. Thing's right click ability, Stone Haymaker, the Thing delivers a devastating heavy blow. Then bound to the left shift is Yancey Street Charge. The Thing continuously charges forward, launching up enemies and leaving behind a zone at the final position that prevents the use of mobility abilities. The Thing's ultimate, Clobberin' Time. The Thing uses immense power to launch all enemies in front of you into the air. His team-up abilities, bound to the C key, have cooperative comrades. The Invisible Woman taps into her powers, channeling Psychonic Might to fortify the entire Fantastic Four team. This formidable force bolsters Human Torch, the Thing, and Mr. Fantastic, granting damage resistance once activated. They can continually generate bonus health, making up for lost health. Then bound to the Z key, the team-up ability with Cosmic Fastball, Wolverine, Hulk, and the Thing can interact with each other. Once both parties confirm, Hulk and the Thing can lift Wolverine and press the key to hurl him forward. To do really well with the Thing in Marvel Rivals, focus on his strengths as both a tank and a disruptor. Start fights with his Yancey Street Charge ability to clear a path that can move important enemies or split them up, which will help your teammates succeed and be able to push up.
That's how you get points.
Right after that, unleash Clobbering Time, the Thing's ultimate, which throws enemies into the air, making them easy targets for follow-up attacks from your teammates and your DPS characters. After causing chaos among the enemy ranks, target the most important enemies using the Stone Haymaker for serious damage, especially if you're going after other damage dealers. For consistent damage, keep using Rocky Jab while waiting for your other abilities to recharge. Don't forget that the thing has a minor support role, and use Embattled Leap to jump to allies and give them damage reduction during fights. This will help your teammates get out of hard situation and possibly get out alive. Make the most out of his passive ability, Unyielding Will, to stay tough in battle and avoid crowd control effects that could stop other heroes from being able to progress or push the line, which allows you to keep the pressure on. Remember, your job isn't to take the hits, but to also deal the hits and help your teammates push forward. Now let's talk about the best crosshair settings. The less you have going on with the crosshair, the better. I will have a link to the video that I use to make mine, and I'll also show you on the screen the settings that I'm using for the reticule. Combos and team synergy. The thing works best with high damage heroes like Scarlet Witch, Rocket Raccoon, Iron Man, and the Punisher. They can focus on the enemies while you keep them busy or get them off the ground. This way, the thing isn't just soaking up damage, but he's actively helping his team score eliminations. He performs best when fights are close together and focused on one spot. However, the thing also works really well with heroes like Storm and Wolverine. Storm provides an extended control option, while playing with Wolverine lets you team up with some good throws and combos. Now, some pro tips. To effectively play the thing in Marvel Rivals, focus on engaging with his E ability, rather than his shift, and use his ultimate to disrupt enemy formations. Embrace constant pressure with your primary attacks, and learn to use your second charge of Embattled Leap for tactical retreats. Finally, coordinate with other tanks and supports to maximize your team's potential to effectively play the thing in Marvel Rivals. Focus on engaging with his E ability rather than his shift, and use his ultimate to disrupt enemy formations. Embrace constant pressure with your primary attacks, and learn to use your second charge of Embattled Leap for tactical retreats. Finally, coordinate with other tanks and supports to maximize your team's potential. Mistakes to avoid. Don't overextend alone. You're tanky, but you're not invincible. Save your defensive buff for when you are focus fired. Don't waste it early. And the key, always communicate with your team. Your crowd control is way more effective when coordinated to knock enemies into environmental hazards or off ledges when possible. Instant eliminations. Now my final thoughts. Mastering the thing is all about patience and positioning. Play smart, pick your battles, and you'll become the foundation that your team builds to get their victories with. If you found this guide helpful, smash that like button like the thing smashes his enemies. Don't forget to subscribe for more Marvel Rivals content. See you all in the next video. Tech G Prime Z out.